Good morning, Gemma.
Morning, Bar.
Look, I went for a different camera angle so people won't think we just recorded the end of last night's video.
Even though I'm lying in the same position with the same colours on.
Yeah. Shh, don't ruin the magic. Also, hang on a second. Hey, you can see Gemma a little bit better. So it is Saturday today, and weekends are historically a little bit busier in the parks. So we have decided to go for a bit of a rest day. We have a car to hand in, so we're going to do some last minute stuff that we need to get with the car. Once that's done, all buses, all public transport, all the time. Otherwise today we are probably going to maybe go to Disney Springs or something, am I wrong?
Yeah, Boardwalk, we said we were going to
Boardwalk, yeah, we're going to walk back from, because we dropped the car off at the Dolphin, which is next to the Boardwalk, so we'll do the Boardwalk. Which means we could go through Epcot, I suppose.
We could, yeah.
We could get the monorail then to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, getting so excited.
Hey, it's forming! See, we haven't planned much today, which is a good thing because we can just do whatever we want. But we do have a evening meal reservation at Ohana, and then we may hang around there for a little while, or we may do something else. We haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, super relaxed day planned today. So let's see what we get up to. So yeah, to give you an idea about when in time we are. That sounds silly, doesn't it? The Dragon Float burnt down yesterday at Magic Kingdom, and Gemma was gutted about that. That was a poor choice of words. But yeah, and today Disney Style opens at Disney Springs. So we may check that out, but it might be super busy. But apparently you get a free gift with every purchase, which probably won't help it, how busy it is. It's overcast.
So warm.
We brought England weather with us. We spend the whole day moaning about everything and we'll be like we're at home. The exit through the rear of the manor. Hello, fancy meeting you here.
Sashaying downstairs.
Sashaying. That was more like one step away from falling. Car's over there somewhere. Just look for the one that looks like a sloth. It's called the Sloth, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that on video. Although we did find a sport button yesterday, which makes it like a sloth that's had a coffee. Or the agouti, as Jem says. Yeah, it's actually spitting. Everybody in!
It's spitting!
Look at the size of that pine cone. Yeah. Welcome to Walmart. We've decided every trolley in Walmart is broken. Not as bad as last time. Grab some cheese nips while we're here. Here it is, Brit Mecca in Florida, the candy aisle.
Take you to the candy shop.
We got lunch at Lager as well.
Candy and bread, which is a little bit odd.
Candy and bread.
Candy and bread.
Candied bread.
On the same aisle.
Although bread here tastes like candy. So. That should keep us in snacks for the rest of the week, and we got some candy to take home. And there's churro menu. And now it's raining. We're going to throw a poncho on and make a run for the car. So we are now back in the room. We've brought our groceries back, and we are making our plans to head over to the Dolphin to get rid of the car. We do have about 3 hours left with it, but we want to go out and explore a little bit, so we're just going to drop it off and then make way on foot, which is a fun day to do that because it started raining quite heavily when we were at the Walmart. So yeah, the plan is then, after we drop the car off, head into Boardwalk, explore there a little bit, just a quick flying visit because it is raining, and then head through to Epcot, wander down through Epcot to get the bus back to here and head over to Disney Springs later before we head back to Magic Kingdom later this evening. It's not a very restful rest day, is it? So one slight caveat at the end that it's raining outside, which means I'm going to have to switch to the dreaded GoPro of doom. Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. I really don't want to break the G7X with rain, so yeah, just going to have to put with some slightly rough footage this afternoon if that's how we go. But the rain is supposed to die off at around 4, so hopefully in the evening we should be able to continue as normal. See you in a bit. Well, we've dropped the car off, and you're now on the GoPro because the rain is still coming.
Yeah.
And we're just going to try and get a boat to Epcot. Yeah. We were going to walk down to try and have a good look at the boardwalk, but with this weather we thought we'd give it a miss. So our first view of the boardwalk is slightly wetter than we would have liked, but hopefully we'll get back here before the end of the trip and have a proper little look round. Nice walk up the deck, and it looks really nice actually. So we saw the Skyliner station at Hollywood Studios last night, and this is the Epcot one. It's going to get busy around here when that opens. Off the friendship boat, straight into Epcot. We've never been this way before, have we?
No.
So now it's do Epcot via as many shops, shelter and shade as possible, or throw ponchos on and just brave it.
It's not bad.
It's not terrible now. If we're in the shops, I can spare you the GoPro footage. I'm looking for one of these tubs for work. So I might actually pick one up in Disney Springs because I'll probably see quite a lot of choice there, won't I? There's going to be a quick draw on cameras, and this is going to be an absolute nightmare to edit because my cameras are never set to the same time.
The off socks, moisture thing.
Socks. Look at them ones. You tempted?
Well, except that her face would be swollen and distorted in with fat cards.
You're too mean to yourself, you. Gemma has just accurately pointed out that at least today the weather in the UK pavilion is accurate.
I would have been like, damn.
That's cool. We have Peter Pan and Captain Hook in topiary form. And a Disney bunny just ran into the bushes. So what have you got, Gem?
I've got the seared scallops.
The seared scallops.
With green beans and potatoes.
And I have the beef tenderloin, is it?
You got the beef tenderloin tips, yeah.
Get your opinion first.
Okay. Just be chorizo.
Chorizo, nice. Good.
Lovely.
Good. The sauce is really nice as well.
Yeah, it's like a mushroom sauce.
It's lovely, that.
Good.
Let's continue our wander around past the entrance of World Showcase now. Say again?
Let's think of it.
Spaceship Earth.
You know why you want to go to Mexico, don't you?
Why do you want to go to Mexico? Oh, do you want to do 3 caballeros? Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Check the queue time because it's an indoor ride. It could be like 90 minutes.
Well, give us that little pavilion anyway, don't we?
Yeah, we will, yeah.
Did you want the spicy hot dog? You're not bothered.
What's on it?
Pineapple salsa.
Interesting.
And plantain chips. Can I get it to share?
Yeah, we could do. Let's give it a try, why not? So this is the Hawaiian hot dog, is it?
It's a spicy hot dog with a pineapple salsa. Sorry, pineapple chutney and plantain chips.
Interesting.
Oh, it's spicy.
Spicy, is it?
Spicy.
Yeah. Give it a whirl.
We'll get it in a second.
I can't pick that up. It's falling apart. It's an absolute disaster. But... oh no, me chutneys fall off. Me chutney. I got all the sausage that time. That is quite spicy. You like?
Lovely. Spicy.
So the plan was to go to Mexico to eat food, but we've eaten at a couple of Flower and Garden places along the way. Still got a bit of room for more dinner.
Remember we wanted that one. I wanted the scallops and
yes.
We wanted the tenderloin tips.
Yeah, and the crowds are pretty light this morning probably because of the rain and.
This is the lamb choppers.
So it's nice. Oh yeah, we've had that before, haven't we?
Slightly different this time. It's got like a berry compote on it.
Apparently the village people are playing here today. And tomorrow. Can't say I'm the biggest village people fan.
So. Oh, we all know the song.
Oh, I like that. This is cool. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I love that. So given the weather outside, it is understandably very busy in here.
Donald is meeting just here.
Donald's indoors today. The Three Caballeros ride is 25 minutes queue. Can we come back and ride that another day? So we'll come back for another day for that, but hopefully when the weather's better it'll be quieter. Plus it's weekend, which makes Epcot and Flower and Garden, it's just going to be busy. Although it's not too bad outside because of the rain. Oh, there's another one here. We like these. We just watched Coco before we came out, we really enjoyed it, so it's nice to see some things tied into it and explaining some of the things about it. As Gemma's just pointed out, when it gets dark you see the ghosts in the background and obviously in the foreground as well. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a bit fancy grandma. So we're formulating plans. The Mexican quick serve was very busy and this whole park is now getting very busy as the rain dries off. I mean, I fancied a beer, but the queue for the beers looks like longer than the queue for Flight of Passage, so we're gonna head out back to our hotel, get a boat from our hotel to Disney Springs and have a little explore of Disney Springs and grab a bite to eat there. It's the Three Caballeros. They're good, aren't they?
Yeah. They say our birds are the
I just got creeped up on, didn't I?
You did.
I was too busy looking at my phone and Pluto sneaked up behind me. So just as we were about to walk out, Gemma noticed the shrimp skewer and she really likes the look of it. So she's gone and got herself a shrimp skewer and me some braised beef. I think we did mention the other day, but in case you didn't see that video, all of the Flower and Garden, and I'm assuming food and wine, samplers are snacks on the dining plan. So each one we're getting, we're basically paying nothing for and it's just using our snack credits. Which I think is a really good use of snack credits because we could probably spend a fortune here and we would have ended up going home with many snack credits at the end of the holiday and lots of Goofy's candy. So we're blowing them all on this. So the good news is the rain's held off a little bit now, which means I got this camera back out. You've got the shrimp skewer there. What's that like? I know you've not tried the shrimps yet.
No, I need some.
There's a bin round there. Some of these stalls have stands and others don't. Oh. What happened?
The tail flicked me. And the shrimp's still got its tails on, you see?
Oh, I see. Would you like me to hold it for you? Wait, oh, I can't really, I've only got one hand. Anyway, we'll tuck in and let you know what we thought of later. Gemma's really wrestling with these shrimps. Are they nice though?
They're lovely.
Good. This is really nice too. It's got a lot of flavour to it. A lot of nice flavour to it. The rain has stopped, so we're going to stick with this camera until it starts again. So now back to our original plan is to head over to Disney Springs.
Yeah, we did 3 booths in 45 minutes.
Yeah, we did. And it's starting to get really busy there now, so I think we did that well.
Yeah.
I think because we came in from the back, most people hadn't made it round to the booths we were at first.
No. Everyone was by Mexico because it's got a big indoor bit.
Yeah. So the plan now is we continue going over to Disney Springs. Do you still want to get a little bite to eat over at Disney Springs?
Well, we'll see how we go.
We could share a snack credit meal, couldn't we?
No quick favour, Stephen?
That's what I meant. Did you want to get the Flower and Garden pin now, or do you want to?
Well, it'll be in house here.
No, okay.
Sorry.
Turning into quite a nice morning, wasn't it? And quite a nice early afternoon now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got 1:15.
I just saw a woman dressed up as a safari-going person with a Simba under one arm and a pair of wellies on.
Wellies?
Well, they were like leather boots, but...
You want him out here?
Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. I thought it was further around. It's a good job one of us knows where we're going.
For sure.
And I was distracted by the beautiful fountains that I just nearly called fireworks. Anyway, to Mouse Gear and beyond. So we've decided that while we're in the 35th year of Epcot, technically still, that we're going to get ourselves this pin. Because it's pretty. All the pink, still readily available. Gemma has a phone call.
Hi there.
So what was the phone call?
It was a happy anniversary of Mickey and Minnie, and they sang happy anniversary to me.
I'm glad it wasn't that they were phoning us up to tell us the sky bill had gone up or the car had been declined. That was a lot of fun. Since we've just bought a pin, what better time to have a look at the pin station? For more pins. Lots more pins. Let's get out of here before I buy any more pins.
Get out.
Let's... Although we can just quickly check out Art of Disney if you like. Lots of people still pouring into the park. And we're swimming out like salmon. We'll get all three of these. We'll take them home. With those. I like this one. This one's cute. The mini tea sets seem to be very popular. Crikey blimey, it's busy. This is why we didn't really plan anything on the weekends.
Have a fun, just finish your pair.
We're gonna go to Fitment.
Yeah, that ain't a walk on today. It's spritching again. So we're gonna head to the bus. We're gonna take the bus back to Port Orange Riverside. Gemma's gonna change her shoes because she's a little uncomfortable. She's basically fighting with them the whole way. And then from there, we'll get a boat to turn to Disney Springs.